Hi there, today I'd like to show you how to use your Lydi-Bug.com sling. This sling is a not stretchy sling. This is a homespun, so there's no give in the fabric. You might see it in gingham or some kind of plaid, but this one happens to be plain. When you get your sling from me, it usually comes already through the rings with the tail hanging out one side and then this great big loop in the back. The loop is the part your body goes in, of course, but I want to show you that on the inside I usually stick a little label. And the label is what goes face down on your shoulder so you can figure out how to put it on. And go like this or across the other shoulder. However, you're probably not going to be wearing your sling without a baby, so chances are you'll have your child, baby doll, is going to help us out today. You'll have your child and then you'll want to use the sling to help give you a break or give your arm a break or get your hands some freedom while baby is either hanging out with you, sleeping, nursing, any number of things, but he gets to stay with you. So you pick up your sling by the rings, if it's down in a diaper bag or over on a table, and you pick it up by the rings and just make sure that this loop part is nice and big so you have plenty of room to slide it on. Do not let go of baby. You're going to take this and put your arm through it and then position that label approximately on your shoulder. That's just the face down side. But you're going to put it nice and high like this because the power and security of the sling comes from gravity pulling those against each other when they're tight. So I'm going to turn around and show you it's smooth across my back, right? But it's that tension that we're going to create by pulling everything tight that makes this work. So what you do is you take the fabric that's towards you and go ahead and pull it up on top of your chest so that then you make a pocket for baby. See how this works? You're going to tuck their feet and your arm inside. So don't just drop baby in there. You're going to keep holding them until all of this sling business is finished. So you see things are kind of funky now. It's all whopper jaw. You're going to pull the tail tight once you first get this on, and then keep repositioning until you are confident with what this looks like. So grab underneath the rings and slide the whole thing up and over and then down. Now, if it's slid unevenly, or you see how I have a lot of fabric up here, then you can use that part of the fabric in the tail. These are the rails. Wherever you have the seam or the edge of the fabric, then you have the seam or the edge of the fabric. Over here, you can just pull on those parts to tighten the front or the back. Now, we're getting close to being able to let go of the baby and get your arm back. So what you'll do then is just pull your arm out and leave baby inside. And then for one last final tightening bit, you come over here and pull the fabric that corresponds to the top. This means the baby is now secure. If you just put the sling on and drop the baby in, you're not going to feel safe, and I wouldn't want you to feel safe like that. You got to pull it tight, but don't be afraid. So this is where you see baby's got a whole pocket under there. There's no feet sticking out. You've got fabric between you and them. If you need to readjust it to nurse, or you need to readjust the front to hold up their head or keep them snug, that's up to you. Just always make sure that you know what's going on up here and that you have control over the sling. So to tighten it, you pull down, and to loosen it, of course, you grab these rings and lift them up, and the whole thing can slide open for you to take the baby out. They will not slide open on their own. Like I said, that will stay nice and snug. Remember, keep your rings high and tight, and you'll be all set. Your baby will be snug as a bug.